Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eva. Welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk about rewiring your mind and how to change the way you think and what your mindset is like and how to grow from that. I think I want to start off by saying that we all naturally change and we all naturally grow. It's just a part of life. We're not meant to stay the same. We're all supposed to grow in this life to become the best versions of ourselves. If we were to all stay the same, we would never grow. You know what I mean? We would be stuck in the same places. We wouldn't have the opportunities that we want. We would just be stuck. And I think what goes in hand with that is awareness. Being aware of who you are, what your values are. Those kind of things are important in order to help grow your mind, to help you think different. And I think when we go on autopilot, when we're not thinking, we don't grow from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're just naturally doing what you're doing throughout your day-to-day lives, your habits, you're just on autopilot and you're not literally thinking about, how to grow your mind. You know what I mean? You're just naturally being yourself and doing the things that you normally do, but I know it's hard to get off of autopilot and actually try to step out and do different things, but you can't do that because it doesn't help you grow from it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't grow from just being on autopilot and just sitting and doing the same habits. You have to kind of step out of that and grow from that and try to find habits that are right for you. And growth starts in your mind. Growth happens when you're actually building those different habits, because then you're building the life that you want. It doesn't happen from, trying to be different. It starts in your mind. Your mind is your best tool. And once you learn how to use it, that's what's going to help you naturally grow. And really, it's about your intention. Your intention is so important. How you live an intentional life, that's the basis of it, Being present is important, but the intention of your actions is more important than just trying to stay present and be in the moment type of thing. It's a big part of mindfulness, but I truly feel that intention is a bigger form of that, if that makes sense. It's a bigger form of intention and not being present, if that makes any sense. You could do physical habits, mental habits, that could of course help change and help you grow and help your mind grow. And the thing is when we start changing our habits and we start changing those physical habits or those mental habits, of course our mind and our body is going to react and be like, what's going on? We're not used to doing this. And when you try doing different things, of course it's going to change and rewire your brain. You know what I mean? Of course you're going to think different. You're going to act different because you're changing your habits. And it's not easy once you start, because discipline is never easy. But once you start building those habits, it becomes natural. That's why I said earlier that change is natural. When I started this video, I said we all naturally change. That's the way of life. We all naturally grow. And once you start doing a habit for a couple of days, of course, you're going to grow your mind and you're going to think differently. And it's important not to force a habit, you know what I mean? Like if you're really not feeling like, you know, for example, like, you know, studying a language, if you're really not into it and your heart isn't into it, then of course it's going to feel forced. So I think trying to do a habit that's easier to you and comes more naturally, that's what's going to help build the habit. And then it becomes more natural and it flows. And it becomes one of the easiest things to do for you, you know? I think for me also, being a creative person, when I want to change my brain and like rewire my brain to think differently, I kind of start doing habits in a creative way because I am a creative person. So for me, once I do different creative projects like drawing or I start using different video editing styles or something like that, it does change my brain and it makes me think super differently. So I think you have to find, you know, what's it called? You have to find your element, you know what I mean? The thing that makes you happy, that, you know, drives you, and try to think of different ways on, how should I say this? Try to find different ways on how you can create something bigger for yourself when you're doing these habits. Like I said, I do creative projects because I'm a creative person, so it's more of I do creative habits. You have to find like what your element is. What is something that you personally do that helps you create certain habits and mindset shifts, and that's what's going to help you grow. It'll change the way you think, for sure. It'll change the way you see things and you see your life. It'll be different for you. And like I said, it all starts with one action. And sometimes we have to, I think I said this in my last video, but unlearning parts of ourselves, that's a really big way to rewire your brain. I feel like that's the key to it though, is finding different ways or finding different habits. That's the way to rewire your brain, to help you think differently and be different. Once you find your element and you find the thing that makes you the happiest, of course, that's what's going to help you grow your brain. That's going to help rewire your brain. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very short. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye-bye.